guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to Queen Eve's community. Welcome to our channel. I'm here with Rodney, who have been helping me and exploring social work topics with me, giving you advice, tips as to how you can be able to come to the UK to do social work. We've talked about some of the challenges that we face as social workers, and we're going to talk about some of the benefits, some of the advantages that you get when you come to UK to study social work or to do social work. If you are interested, let's jump into the video.
If it's somebody who was coming from Africa, I think training social work in the UK will give you a lot of trainings.
Good.
That exposure on its own, it will develop you professionally and as an individual. So you'll find that the social worker that you are in South Africa is going to change drastically over the years here because of the constant training,
which is good.
Personal development, skills, and all that, and so that on its own changes your practice.
Definitely. So training, personal development, that is one of the benefits that you get. And what about career development?
Oh, opportunities are there.
Good.
When I say training, I was just trying to umbrella it, to just put it under one umbrella.
Okay.
So there are a lot of opportunities in terms of career development.
It's true.
You find that most local authorities, they encourage social workers to develop as far as taking short courses.
It's true.
It can be universities, it can be short courses in institutions, private institutions, and then most of that is financed by your employer.
It's true.
Yes.
But you have to be a permanent member of staff.
Yes, you have to be permanent, yes.
When you are permanent, when you work for the local government, you can go for, like Rodney now is doing practice education. I'm mentoring Rodney to become a practice educator. And he's being paid by the local authority.
Yes,
so
that's
Rodney have a student now that he's managing. And once you become a practice educator, the career is open for you. You can go into management. You can do whatever. It's
any leadership.
Exactly.
Because that course on its own, it teaches you to manage.
Honestly, that course, once I completed that course, my confidence just pooped like this. I didn't have confidence in myself as a social worker, but as soon as I finished my practice education course, my confidence started jumping up in terms of leadership, in terms of building my confidence up.
So that's a benefit. That's the benefit that I can say.
It's true.
As far as professional development is concerned.
It's true.
Another benefit that I can think of, to me, is traveling. Like I said, you get young people all over. I drive. I enjoy driving.
Oh, you like driving?
I get to see all the corners of the country.
Yeah, that's benefit.
That's a benefit because I don't have to take a trip to do that. So if I can do that when I'm on duty,
it's true.
To me, it's a benefit.
It's a benefit. And the good thing is that the local authority, not just our local authority, majority of the local authority, when they pay for the mileage, the petrol that you use to travel, or if you are taking the train, they will pay for your travel. So that accommodation.
You want to sleep there.
Exactly.
So it's a benefit.
It's a benefit because you can travel to go to Birmingham, everywhere.
So for me, I've traveled a lot. I've traveled the entire UK.
Good.
I've seen a lot of good places out there.
Well done.
On duty. With my young people.
Wow.
That's quite
good.
interesting.
That's interesting. Social work is very interesting career. Rewarding career as well. So what about the benefit of making a difference in the lives of people? Because that is the ultimate of it, isn't it?
That's our mandate. That's what we get paid for.
It's true.
I think in South Africa, I was working with the focus of the job was not as diverse as we find it here.
Oh, okay.
So here you work with almost the entire culture in the world.
Yeah.
You see, unaccompanied minors.
It's true.
people from Asia, people from America, people from Africa, people from South America. The whole range is here. So you get to interact with all those people. You get to understand different cultures. You get to understand different languages. You know, you develop in terms of how you approach and understand other people, their beliefs, their culture, and all that. So that on its own it's a benefit to me, because I can go in any country. I've got a rough idea of what they do, what's their culture, what are their beliefs, and you know, so it's unlike just the perception that I had before. So now I've gained more insight in working with people from diverse cultures and all that.
Yeah, so social workers will work with people from all over the world, people from different culture, different diversity, different ethnic groups, and you need to respect people's culture, isn't it? That's part of the core values of social work, and that helps us to learn more. And also social work personally has taught me a lot about my own parenting with my children, isn't it? So because obviously you don't want your children to be taken away as a social worker. That's not what you can do that. So the last thing you want to do, definitely not. So social work has taught me right, because in Ghana, for instance, physical chastisement is something that is common. When your child does something, you can beat the person up. And who is the social worker who will come in Ghana to take your child away that you beating your child? But here you can't do those things, isn't it? So that helps me to parent my children well to some extent. Of course.
Even just to just engage into meaningful conversations with children, something that our cultures are not allowing. Because at times we just teach our children that if you do this, I'm going to hit you, and we are creating that mentality of terror in them. You see? So they think everything is solved physically. That's why we've got all these domestic abuses and all that. But this profession has told me that at times it's important to just sit down with your child,
talk to them,
have a conversation with him or her, understand their perceptions, understand their worlds, understand their views, understand their wishes, and then in that way you're going to be a different parent, and find that the child that you're going to raise is likely to be a different child, from a child who's been raised differently.
It's true. So social work helps you to be a parent, a good parent, a good enough. We are not excellent parents. If you ask my children, they will not say I'm excellent. Definitely no, I'm far from it. But at least good enough to understand their needs, good enough to talk to them, like you said, and involving them in decision making as well. In Ghana or other culture, children are pushed aside. You know, their voice are not being heard. You are a child. What do you know? But here in UK, children voices needs to be heard. You need to hear the voice of your children. Like you said, you have to know their world, what is going on in their world. So social work has taught us more in that, being a parent as well. So that's some of the benefits we can talk about.
And there is no power division in social work in the UK. You know, you can sit with the director just opposite you, and you can share a cup of tea. Something that I never experienced in South Africa. My director was like the president, you know. When he walks, whilst you're talking, you just keep quiet
and bow down like that.
A big office out there. The office is no. You don't get that here.
No, here
everyone is equal.
Our service manager, when he's talking, she's so good. When she's talking to us, you don't even know she's the service manager.
Unless they tell you.
Oh my gosh! Unless they tell you.
Yeah, that's the other benefit, because you feel accepted.
Definitely,
you feel part of the high class within the hierarchy.
It's true.
And you get to know all the relevant information that's discussed up there.
It's true.
So you're not left out, you know.
It's true, definitely.
You're not left out. So that's the benefit.
That's so good. It's true. It's good you've touched this on. And also one of the benefits is about partnership working, isn't it? The benefit of working with other professionals. That is for me is the ice on the cake. And other professionals as well, they are just proactive, you know. Once if you feel that there's a need for police involvement, the moment you pick up a call and
they don't. No one needs to be pushed. Yeah,
like teachers.
Exactly. Everyone just
police officers.
Yeah, it's just proactive. People are just proactive. And they take people's lives seriously.
Though. Yeah. Very seriously. Yeah. We don't undermine risk.
No.
Safeguarding concerns is our priority.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's the benefit, isn't it?
Yeah,
that we are able to protect and safeguard.
It makes your work easier.
Good.
So everything is just done professionally.
Definitely. Here in the UK, when you commit a crime, you cannot cover it with money. As rich as you are, you definitely cannot be covered. Social workers will come on to you. Police officers will come on to you.
So it teaches you discipline as well, right?
Discipline. You have to be disciplined. Social workers have to, and the thing is, for me as well, I have to be disciplined as a social worker because I know if I commit A, B, and C,
it's done.
The law will cut me, not because we're a social worker, so the director is going to cover you.
No, it's over.
It's not like that here in UK.
Yeah, it's over. So,
Yeah, so there's a lot of benefits we can go on and on. Is there anything else? About the money, let's talk about money. Is there a benefit doing social work? The money aspect of it, is it?
Money aspect, my favorite one is the retention bonus.
You see?
Yeah. So whenever we get paid that, I feel like, I feel new.
Let's explain to you guys. When you are a permanent member of staff for a local government, you get retention money.
Yes.
Some local authority has split it into two. Every 6 months they give you some money. We cannot go into it, but we cannot disclose because every local authority pay differently, isn't it? But you get some lump sum, something that can help you every 6 months. And also the payment, for me, I'm not going to say that social work, the payment we get is terrible. It's not terrible.
Nice.
It's good enough if you have good budgeting skills, like we have said. If you can plan your money well, it's not a terrible money. I know the crisis, living costs have come and spoiled everything. Now you get your money and it's all gone.
Exactly.
I know, but is it a terrible money? Is it the money we get?
I think it's we all want to be rich anyway.
Exactly, and we want more money as well.
But if you come to social work looking for money, then you're in the wrong field.
It's true.
Yeah. But if you come to social work with the mindset of helping people and also earning a decent living, then you're in the right place. And given that your budgeting skills are good. And you're disciplined and you know how to play around with money, you can live a decent life. In social work.
Unfortunately, it's the crisis that has come up.
Which is beyond everyone's control. Exactly. But in terms of living, you can live a decent life. But if you want a comfortable life, then you have to look for something that you have to do other than social work. There are a lot of benefits really, because some of the things within your local authority, you have to find out what benefits are there. Some of them are not out there, but they exist. Like from my local authority, I can buy food using my access card. I can tap it at any shop.
It's true.
I get a discount.
It's true. Within the area where the local authority is. For instance, if you work within Hackney Council, perhaps you can use that. If you're working, for instance, within Newham Council, you can do within Newham. If it's Birmingham Council, you work within Birmingham. And
they're selected stores as well. So you must just get informed as to where can you use them and where you cannot. So you can apply for a blue card as well. Every time you do your shoppings, you get discounts.
That's good.
Which is a lot.
It's a lot. And also now you've talked about this. What about the package? Some local authority, they give you money to buy a car, and then you pay by installment. I know our local authority that didn't do that. But some other local authorities do.
A lot.
Exactly. If you want to buy a car, you can approach them. The HR, they can give you a lump sum to buy a car. And
to zero interest.
Exactly. And they take a little bit money aside from your wages.
Then you buy a new car.
Exactly. So there are so many benefits that is associated, especially if you are a permanent member of staff for the local authority. So we talk about so many benefits. Rodney, is there any other benefit you want to share with us?
I think in a socially affected environment like the UK, if you see if you manage to facilitate change in one of your family, young people, I think that on its own it helps you grow emotionally and mentally as a professional.
Definitely.
Yeah, because it's not easy to achieve that.
Not at all.
Not easy. Yeah, so that's the benefit that I can pick.
Yeah, especially when you see, give an example. For instance, you're working with a young person, a vulnerable young person, maybe going through a lot of crisis, and doesn't even want to work with you.
Exactly.
You get that disengagement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Back and forward, and you try to put support in place. You try your best. You do it all the time, and then all of a sudden it clicks.
Exactly.
And then
it falls into place.
Oh my gosh! And you
things that happen. Yeah, and just taking that back to the team, and taking your local authority to a different map, because that goes to the records, isn't it?
Definitely, because maybe perhaps the young person is not in education, and you put support in place, you engage the young person, and now he's going college, excelling, maybe issues around drugs,
sounds for housing, he's working, and he's even helping other young people.
You see?
He's helping those who are victims of gangs, drugs, criminalities,
and you are able to help them. That is the rewarding side of it, isn't it? That makes social work so rewarding that you see, oh my gosh, I've made a difference. For me, you made a change. For me, that is why I'm still in social work. I know, obviously, I need to work, I need money and all that, but the eyes of it is that you are making positive change in the lives of vulnerable people. Especially, we work with young people, and I love that side of it. Touching the lives of young people who are not able to live at home for different reasons, and we come in and we try out. But not every young person is going to obviously get the support, engage with the support and the services. But as much as they don't, but there's so many of them as well that has really done very well.
Yeah, I think at times what I find outstanding as well is the teamwork.
Teamwork.
In social work in UK is based on group work. So teamwork makes things easy. You don't work in isolation.
Never.
So everything that you do, you consult, you involve. There's always people to come in. Yeah, you don't make a solo decision. That's
that is also another advantage. So when you do social work, for instance, if you are working with a young person who have got issues around drugs, then there's Inside platform. There's so many organizations that can help your young person, and mentoring and coaching is there to help your young person. If your young person is going through mental health breakdown, there's counseling, there's therapy. If they want to engage, you cannot force the young person to engage, but if they want to engage, the support is out there, isn't it?
Not only for the young people, for us as well.
We as a professional,
we also get therapy, we also get support, we also get professionals that come to speak to us about the difficulties that we have. That's a benefit to us.
That's so much benefit because we go through our own difficulties, isn't it? It's true.
And
it's very true.
I can say maybe the support within the teams within the children's services. When I came from South Africa, everything was new to me. I remember. I felt like I was just in the first year in university, where everything is just new. You don't know what to do. You just have a laptop. You don't know what to start, where to identify this. But with the support that I got, it made things look so easy, so easy.
It's good to know.
Yeah. So at times, because of the openness, I think because of the management styles. It makes it difficult for one to be abused at work. We know at times there's work politics and all that, but in this country, I think the systems have been made to try and suppress it by all means in such a way that new social workers, new students feel comfortable to adjust and be part of the team.
That's good. That's really good. Rodney, I think we've talked a lot. We've really explained explore the benefits of doing social work here in UK.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. We can go on and on and on, but the video is going to be too long. But we will come back again depending on how people are watching the video, like the video. We can come and do part 2 of the benefits, part 2 of the challenges, part 2 of the reality of social work. Anything that you guys want us to talk about, I can drag Rodney to come in. Rodney is my work colleague. We gel together.
Anytime.
And so
this is for you. We dedicate it to you, so it's entirely yours. Make use of it. Anything that you need, just go to the comment box and make use of it. We'll respond as soon as possible.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rodney, for honoring my invitation, for coming in.
No problem.
And anytime you are here, anyway.
Anytime.
Thank you. All right, then. So I want to end by saying your dreams and aspirations can come true. Whatever you plan to do can come true. You never know, but it will never be given to you on a gold plate. You need to work hard towards it. So please feel encouraged, feel motivated, feel inspired, and reach out for your goals and aspiration. See you on my next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending time on Queenie V's videos. Bye.
Take care.